So.
My next question is for Mr. Brackel of the Chamber of Commerce, and I was pleased, just as my colleague Mr. Caron indicated, just how much we're in agreement with many of the recommendations that you've made today. Investment in infrastructure, the need for better labor information, because the TD recognizes it, you recognize the Government of Canada just isn't doing the job. Innovation was the thing that caught my eye. And I want to just ask you about a recommendation that I had heard was coming in your materials, but may not have been as clearly. I was talking, as you may know, there's a conference with university presidents. AUCC is here in Ottawa, meeting with Israeli innovators. And one of the ideas that has been bandied about, and I'd like your reaction to it, is the notion that paid interns and co-op students who are, let's say, at universities, go work in a small business for a period of 3 months or so, bring any insights that modern research has to contribute to that small business. But there's a gap, and sometimes people hesitate to spend the money on bringing these interns in. And so the suggestion that was made was that there be either a subsidy or a tax credit, you know, $1,000 a month, for example, for the 3 months that a student would be there, in order to provide that kind of expertise to the small business who might otherwise hesitate, as well as provide some jobs for people trying to enter the workforce. Do you have any reaction to that idea?
No, absolutely. We think that would be that's a great idea. These types of programs, giving students giving students the experience to make a decision. We just put out a report a couple of weeks ago on bridging that, going from university and into the workforce, and how hard that is for students, and it's something that we have to do a better job at. So absolutely, that kind of stuff, that real world experience, yeah.
Ms. Pullman, do you have any reaction to that recommendation? Would that fit with your membership?
We would have to test it with our membership, but knowing what we know about, they do like co-op programs. They find them very useful. Same with internships, and they would love to be able to attract more of them. They often feel, though, that it's hard to attract them in a small business because they tend to be taken up by the big guys and the governments and so forth.
Subsidy were more available, especially in small towns, or some kind of tax credit that would serve that dual purpose I referenced.
Yeah, we would like to test that, but we know the apprenticeship tax credit and the apprenticeship grant is well liked by our membership well. So.
In 2 minutes, Mr.
All right.